Hello friends, and welcome to this new video where we're gonna be making the Audrey dress.
Fuck. Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why?
But first, a quick guide to the pattern. On this picture, which I'm gonna include on the description, I tried explaining the bodice. So the measurement is actually half the size stated for A. So because I sketched it on the fold, so it's gonna be half. B is the length of the bodice you want. Mine was 40 centimeters, and the other measurement is the coverage you want for your breast sides. As for the second piece, it is a continuity of the first one, where the bottom measurement should equal half your front waist. Make sure to curve the side where the two parts are touching, because it's gonna shape your bust. Moving on to the bottom, mine was only a rectangle with my waist measurement times 1.5, and I cut that into two panels, which are gonna become the front and the back panel. The two pieces were then pleated to my waist measurement. For the back, we're gonna need a waistband to attach the straps to. First of all, I'm laying my pattern pieces. I cut to each of the center bodice parts and 4 of the side pieces. This is to form two bodices, one acting as the main and the second as the lining. We're gonna pin the side pieces to the center pieces on the curved side, right sides together, and sew each bodice separately. If you don't want to use a lining, a French seam is fine, but note that it's gonna add bulk to the front. As you can see, we now have two bodices. Next, I sewed spaghetti straps for the dress. I took a length of fabric and sewed it into a tube. Make sure to trim the seam allowances and turn it. The tube is then cut into two to form the straps. So, the straps are then pinned to the corner of the center pieces and sandwiched in between the two bodices. Make sure to pin all around the bodice pieces and sew right sides together, leaving the bottom open to turn it later. So, here is the complete bodice after sewing it right sides together. As for the skirt part of the dress, I decided to make pleats. So I'm marking them out with notches on the top of my skirt. The pleats are then formed and pinned into place. I secure them with a straight stitch. The main bodice part is then sewn onto the front skirt right sides together. The lining part will help later finish our raw edges. If you used a French seam instead, cut bias shapes and hide the raw edges with it. Next, for the back of the skirt portion, the two waistband pieces get sandwiched right sides together in between the top back skirt and secured with a straight stitch. The lining portion of the bodice gets turned 1 cm in and stitched in place in order to hide the row seams. The side seam of the skirt portion are then stitched together right sides touching, leaving a 20 cm gap on one side of the skirt for the zipper. Next, the two waistband pieces are turned in by 1 centimeter and stitched in place, sandwiching in between the back straps in an X shape or crisscross after fitting them on your body and deciding where you want them to go. Off camera, I hemmed the dress with a double hem and installed the zipper after finishing the waistband. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you liked it. And thank you. Bye.